I didn't plan on being a musician at all. I was always creative, voted most artistic in high school, visual art, but then I would do like covers.
You're from Oklahoma City.
Yeah, from Oklahoma. But I had a YouTube channel where I would do cover songs, put them up. No one in my school knew I was doing that.
What kind of covers were you doing?
Oh, like just whatever song I liked, but a lot of like...
But music of the day, not old stuff.
Yeah, kind of emo songs. Like I covered Brand New, Bright Eyes. There's a Scandinavian artist, Licky Lee, I love. Mm-hmm. Just whatever lyrics like I related to. And then when I was going to college, I never thought, oh, I can be a musician. Like, although that was like a secret passion of mine, it was never like, I want to be on stage. Never had that dream. So I made a little collection of CDs with my recordings on it that I sold to raise money for college. Mm-hmm. But I went to an art school, and my dad is an engineer, and he was like, you should do a real, thing. So I said, oh, instead of graphic design, I'll do web coding, programming. And I thought, I'm going to...
That's sexy.
Yeah. Well, it's not actually at all. When you actually do it, you realize you have to be in a dark room.
I was being facetious.
Oh. I mean,
I was saying it's not
I
sexy.
think coding is sexy in movies.
Oh.
Hacking the mainframe.
Okay.
But like my plan was, okay, work for a record label and help other musicians because I still loved music. And then,
But never like, oh, I'm going to go be the artist.
No, and I think in Oklahoma, like there were local bands, but I just didn't see that. And also I was terrified of performing live. Mm-hmm. Like I was not a theater kid. I did a talent show, terrifying. And then I started putting music up on SoundCloud, and I put up a single on Spotify in 2015. So I was like, maybe like 21 or something. And I got an email from a record label that said, heard your song, would love to have a meeting. And it was a major record label. That email, I went to my college and I said, I would like to take a leave of absence. I'm being signed to the music industry, having no idea how it worked.
Right.
And then,
Was there anybody in your life at that time that you could call or show the email to and say, hey, what do I do with this? Did you have any?
Really? There was like an older kid in my college that he went with me to Guitar Center to buy me a microphone and was kind of showing me Ableton, and I started producing music. But I would just sing over random EDM tracks. And on SoundCloud, there would always be, it was way more social than I would sing on random producers' instrumentals. But
top lining.
Yeah. But I had no idea how it worked. And then obviously that email led to nothing. I dropped out of school. No, there was no meeting. They were just saying they liked my music and but it did put a light bulb in that I do like making music.
And you got psyched for a second. You were like, wow. Yeah, because you were getting acknowledged and you were getting props.
Yeah.
And that's a nice thing.
But and then, I brought in all of my art knowledge into making the single art, graphic designing, posters and t-shirts and all that. Excuse me. Burping like a lady. I'm so drunk right now.
It's the sparkling grapefruit juice.
That's my joke. Every time I drink water, I'm like, I need a drink. Oh. Yeah, so just on a released independently for 6-7 years, and I had all these EDM songs that were doing really well, millions and millions of plays, 25 million plays, but no one followed me as an artist. Uh-huh. So I kind of had to work backwards to be listen to my solo music, but I was still getting paid enough from those random features to not have a other job.
Really?
Yeah. Other than I would graphic design, I was doing posters for
You were making
shows.
Enough money from those streams to sustain yourself?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I was doing little side things. I had side hustles and stuff, and I started a vintage clothing resale business with my mom. So I got stuff from that.
So when this is all happening, you're still in Oklahoma?
No, I'm in New York.
Oh, you're in New York.
So, because when I was 18, I went to Pratt Institute, and then I just stayed in New York.
And are you collaborating with people? Are you meeting up with other musicians and producers?
I started to do that in New York, and that's when like there was more songwriters and producers there. They've all migrated here now.
Yeah.
But and I would, like you said, I work with so many people, but I would come into the session, especially because I did know how to produce much better now than I was. But I would have a song title idea, like production idea. So we would just make stuff. And I have like 160 songs on Spotify. So there's like a lot. And a lot of those are like random features and stuff that no one's
right.
looking at, hopefully.